Hello, everyone. This is Minister William, or Reverend Will, if you wish, and this is a sermon for August 7th, 2022. And as always, we will pause for a moment of silence for prayer, meditation, or what have you. Hey, thank you. And as you can see, I have a new cloak for my uniform. This was the idea of High Priestess Yolanda, and I liked it. So, I have a cloak. I hope you all enjoy it. This will be my look going forward. So, today's sermon is called The Cookie Thief, and it can be found on alltimeshortstories.com. A woman was waiting at an airport for her hours-long flight. Since her flight was delayed, she had several hours on her hand. So she went to the airport shops and bought a book and a bag of cookies. She sat next to a man and started to read the book that she had bought. While she was engrossed in her book, she saw that the man beside her boldly grabbed a cookie from the cookie bag. She ignored the incident to avoid a scene. She munched on some cookies from the bag and went back to her book. But the man seemed to have enjoyed the cookies way too much. He took some more cookies from the pack and started munching them. By the passing time, she was getting increasingly irritated as the cookie thief finished her cookie stock. Every time she took a cookie from the bag, he took one. Finally, when the last cookie was left, the man nervously took that cookie and broke it in half. He offered the other half to the lady and smiled. The lady snatched the other half of the cookie from him and thought, "This guy has some nerve that even after eating a half bag of my cookies, he didn't even show any gratitude." She had been so galled by the man and was relieved when her flight was called. She gathered her belongings and headed to the gate, refusing to look back at the thieving ingrate. She boarded the plane and sat in her seat, reading her book. She reached her hand in her baggage and was surprised to find a full bag of cookies in it. "If my cookies are here," she moaned in despair. The other one she was eating from was his bag of cookies, and he tried to share. While she was flushed with anger about her cookies, the man was happily sharing his cookies with her. She was filled with feelings of guilt and regret. It was too late to apologize. Moral: things are not always as they appear. Do not judge. It is just a matter of perspective sometimes. No matter how many people I've looked at in my life but never seen, John stayed back. Like the lady in the story, we do often make mistakes. We see something, we think it's one way when it's actually another, and we let irrational anger get to us. Sometimes we have to look back, take a step back, and look and see if what we're seeing is actually what we're seeing. It is so that we don't cause unneeded pain or hassle. We all make mistakes, and it's okay. But when you see something, try to look at it at a different angle and see if you're really seeing what you think you're seeing. It's like I said, it's all a matter of perspective. I hope you all have a good week, and I hope you all help each other and try to see things from a different perspective to know if you're wrong or right about what you think. But when we all come together, the possibilities are endless. And I'll see you next week. Thank you, everyone.